Okay, everybody, big welcome to the stream. Good
Hey,
morning, good
look at all the
afternoon,
plate.
or good evening, depending on
All
where
these-
you are in the world. To everybody watching on the stream, thank you very much for joining us. And thank you to everybody who has turned out. And you're going to witness a whole bunch of bush pilots trying to fly airliners. So we should be in for some interesting landings and departures, I suggest. Certainly from me, you will. Okay, so the first leg is the official route is from here. We're at Schiphol in Amsterdam, runway 36 left, a little bit away from the main airport, and we're going to be departing and heading. Final destination is Copenhagen today, but we're going to be breaking off at the Ham VOR and turning in for a landing at Hamburg. And then from Hamburg, we'll continue our flight on to Copenhagen. If the weather's like it is right now, it's going to make that Hamburg approach really interesting, particularly for those of you that are going to hand fly it. Okay, so just a quick reminder, you can fly exactly as you guys want to fly. It's up to you. But if you want to follow the flight plan, then on departure, remain at 6,000 feet until you pass PAM VOR, Papa Alpha Mike, and then climb to 29,000. You'll need a fairly rapid rate of climb if you're doing it manually, and you're going to be at cruise for a short period of time, and then about 20 to 30 nautical miles before the NDB, which I think is WSR, is it? Then you should start a descent to be overhead the Hamburg VOR, between 3,000 and 4,000 feet. I would suggest you fly over the VOR and then loop round. You will have flown over Hamburg Airport by that time, then loop round back to the airport. Okie dokie. So we'll have lots of time to chat while we fly. I'm not going to be departing first. I want to catch some of this excellent skills, and we'll see how we do. So when you guys are ready, let's go for it. Staying together may be a little bit more difficult. So those that are away first, perhaps if you would stay below 250 knots, below 10,000 feet, but maybe you go at about 220, something like that, and allow the rest of us to catch up. So when you guys are ready, let's go for it.
I'm off.
Let's go, guys. I'm pretty close to the runway, so you'll just have to drive through me, as Wombleway is doing.
Hi everyone, Cripsy77, just wishing you all a good flight tonight. I won't be joining, but I hope it goes okay.
Hey Cripsy, how you doing?
Thank you, sir.
We'll miss you, Cripsy.
Stay safe.
We will. We'll do our best.
Can't do it without you, mate.
I'll be watching. I'll be watching.
Ay. What do I want to do here?
Here we go. I can see we got a stream of airliners. What are we in today, guys? I'm in the Fenix A320.
The A319.
Oh, nice.
EDDH 738.
I'm in the 320 Neo.
Don't wait for me, guys. I'm just kind of figuring things out here.
146.
Ah, 146. Nice.
Antonov 225.
Guys, I think I spawned on the one way.
Okay, well, take off and join us. There goes Tom.
Can I just then take off?
Striker's in a
Oh, wait.
Tomcat. He's flying guard, I think. Anybody in the PMDG 737?
I am.
Yeah, I'm in the 737.
Nice, nice. I was going to do that, but I think the A320, as I'm streaming, is a bit easier. There's less to do.
Easy.
Right.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay, can I take off?
Yeah, go for it. Half
Okay,
of us,
thank-
Off, eh?
half of us
Thank
are
you
up in
very
the
much.
air.
I am actually, by the way, I'm very shit at flying passenger planes, just so you know.
Great.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right.
But I hope I can do it as...
Right, I'm going to start
Keep
heading onto
practicing.
the runway and get away.
Okay. Now we're set.
A1.
It's all quiet. Everybody's concentrating,
Taking
obviously.
off. I'm
Off
taking
ground
off
and
now.
on autopilot.
Oh, shit.
And my Sim Pilot 420 is about 6,000 feet.
A YouTuber
Wow.
friend. Just
Was that you I could hear, Hudson? Hudson, I should say. Right.
James said he'd be here.
Yeah, I don't know if he's joining the flight or he's
About 6,000 feet.
Max Flex.
Somebody has their mic open.
it was. Let me just turn the
There's
screen
James.
down. Yeah, I'm just saying hi. All the best of luck, everybody.
Are you not with
Hi,
us?
dear friend.
In your jumbo jet?
Come on, Hudson, get in here.
If I am
just
the
for-
wrong
just
way,
for
I will come
clarification.
now.
Just for clarification, we're using Southeast Asia service, right?
That's correct,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Have a
Right.
radio check, please. I hear you. 5 by.
V1,
Obliged.
rotate.
These clouds are spectacular.
Yeah. The real weather is looking good.
Yeah.
At 6,000 feet.
Positive rate, gear up.
Sorry, I was having a bit of trouble with my device. Best of luck, everybody. Just dropping by to say hi.
Well, thanks, James, for popping in. I thought you'd be here in your jumbo jet with us.
I've got my Velocity 1 flight stick. I've not got it configured for jumbos as yet, as of yet.
Yeah.
But he will. He will, though.
There's
I will.
a pretty cool guy on YouTube that will give you instructions, James.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
Mark? Yeah. Okay, I'll
That's
follow.
Mark.
I'll follow what Mark says. Yeah.
Use the same excuse later.
Right, I'm at 2,200 feet and climbing.
What servers are this?
Southeast Asia.
Okay, how can you change the servers?
Click on your icon in the top right-hand corner.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm on West Europe. Oh fuck.
Watch it.
Southeast Asia.
Well,
We're running live on here. I think it's Jonathan, isn't it?
What?
yeah, what's your language, mate?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. We have to protect old innocent ears.
Yeah.
This,
We have to protect my YouTube channel, actually.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Elon Musk isn't the head of YouTube yet.
Oh yeah. Then it
Oh,
would
boy.
probably be swatted.
Yet.
Yet. That's what I said.
Anyone in the Airbus A320 having trouble with their autopilot staying engaged?
I think it's me.
No.
No,
If
what?
you're in the
I'm-
stock A320, I think that goes with the aircraft.
You need to put it back into climb mode on the way out, otherwise it'll disconnect.
Yes.
And then reset the joystick. If you're having problems, try just moving your joystick around to all four corners and back to neutral. That might reset it.
Yeah, and you also need, if it keeps disconnecting, you need to be above 1500 feet before you engage the autopilot.
Yeah, I was probably around 5,000 when I engaged it, but it just keeps disconnecting for some reason.
But make sure you're in climb. The
How do
throttle's
you
in
use
climb.
autopilot?
Ah. I still can't wrap my head around autopilot.
Okay, guys, remember 6,000 feet until PAM, and then start your climb if you're following the flight plan. Man, look at this thick cloud.
Yeah.
I'm now at 250 knots and 6,000 feet. Soaring guy on the stream is saying, "Go Horde, go."
Go Horde, go.
Bless him.
Hello to Philip Whitehead, your follower, and James is gonna follow along via live chat and bother me with some questions. That's okay. You assuming I've got an answer though.
What is that?
Kembo Zenji, old innocent ears, lol. And Kiwi Fly is saying 200 feet in real life. I guess that's for the autopilot engaging, perhaps. And to Bill Scanlon, no, I'm not using the Turtle Beach stick for this. I haven't had time to set it up yet and configure it. What is that doing now? Why is that disconnecting when I go to...
I think the velocity flight stick is worth getting if you already have the HOTAS 1.
I'm going to do a review on it, but what I can tell you is I haven't set it up. I've only used it very briefly, but I was very impressed with the quality and the functionality so far, but I won't stand by that till I've done a full test.
Right. Okay.
So you know how to turn the autopilot on?
It's kind of complicated to
Okay.
work an autopilot correctly, so this isn't a really good time to learn it.
No, yeah.
Yeah, live
Unless somebody
flight's
wants to
not
teach
the
you,
place, but yeah. This is quite amazing. All the different labels. I can see the labels. I can't see many aircraft.
The labels
So,
really add to the realism.
I can see Moser 209 and Skytrek Stepinder. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Mesmerizer, I can see Crackerjack, Slappy, Lurker 49. Welcome. And the rest I can't really read because it's just chock-a-block, full of labels.
Mic check.
Here you go, 5 by.
I can see SimHanger. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm behind you. I
Okay.
think I have too much speed. I'm probably gonna crash.
You should be
Let's go
below 250 knots if you can.
Okay, yeah, I'm not below that. Sorry. You can see me zooming for yeah.
Okay, I'm now at PAM, so I'm going to I'm going to change my altitude and climb to 29,000 feet, which is what you guys should be doing now.
Thank you.
25,000?
29.
29,000. Yeah.
Okay, how many knots should we take? Okay.
250.
250. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
once you start climbing,
Alright.
you can put the pedal to the middle.
Climbing flight level 290.
Ooh, anti-ice needs to go on.
Good point. There we go. I love the switches on this 737.
What, the noise they make, or the reality of them, or
just
what?
the way they look. I like it better than the
Yeah.
the Airbuses are all just push button everything. I kind of like the toggle switches mixed in there and the knobs and whatnot. It's personal preference. Set my timer. I'm flying right into this.
I just got radio check.
5x5, sir.
I just got my sound set up. I've been absolutely without any on all except my own airplane. I can't believe I'm flying this thing. So just checking in right now. I can hear you now.
Can you see us?
I can see you too.
Excellent. I've got Doberman coming past me in what looks like a 787 in DHL livery, but I know he's actually in the Hawk.
Starting to climb out of this weather around 10,000.
Yeah, it's worse up higher though.
I'm in between I'm in between the cloud layers at the moment.
Guys,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna fly over my house because I live in Copenhagen.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So if any like
Nobody.
if nobody would crash into my house, that would be very nice.
Well,
I live kind of close to the airport.
okay. Well, make sure you wave as we come over.
Okay. Yeah.
Where's everybody from? I'm from Florida here. SimPilot 420 from Florida.
North Carolina.
Very nice.
Florida.
Oh, nice.
Am I the only Danish boy in here?
Probably.
Yeah.
You're from Fairbanks, Alaska.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Very nice.
I lived in Florida for 6 years.
Where are you at in Florida? I'm Tampa Bay area.
I'm down in Lakewood Ranch,
Oh, okay. I don't really know. Oh, all right.
just outside of Sarasota.
Oh, nice. Okay, not very far. That's about 2.5 hours from me.
Yeah, I lived in Vero Beach when I lived there. Right.
Oh, okay.
East of Tampa.
Vero Beach just got hit by the last storm. Went right in on Vero Beach.
Yeah, moved out just in time.
Yeah, I'm from Cambridgeshire in the UK.
Nice.
Hampshire, UK here.
In the UK.
Very nice.
Bavaria, Germany.
I am.
Germany.
Germany, good.
Germany.
Cool.
München.
Cool.
München.
Yes, Munich, correct.
In München steht ein Hochbauhaus.
Who is from Germany?
That's me, Lurker.
Okay. Thank you for being my neighbor.
Have we got anybody else from the Netherlands here? No?
Barky couldn't make it.
No? He's Belgium, isn't he?
Barky, yeah, he's
Oh, that's right,
yeah.
Belgium. That's right.
So a regular in my Saturday group from Netherlands, but he doesn't know about this group or he doesn't join it.
Well, I just broke through the clouds. I see a few names, but I don't see any aircraft.
I'm just hitting the second layer of big cloud now. I'm at 17,500 feet.
Coming up on 27,000.
Okay. Coming up on 19.
Yeah, I still got a lot to climb here. I'm barely over 10,000 here.
Well, depending on the weather, but the approach that we'll be doing, we'll be flying directly over the Hamburg airport and over the river, which I think is the River Elbe, is it? I think it is. And it's a really beautiful approach. Hamburg being the second largest city, I think, in Germany, and one of the largest ports in Europe, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Hamburg. I would like to. I've been to Cologne a lot. I've been to Frankfurt and a number of other of the larger cities, but never Hamburg.
Oh, you'd like Hamburg.
I can also recommend it.
How does it compare to, say, Cologne?
Well, I've lived close to Cologne, and it's a totally different atmosphere because you have the Elbe, which you mentioned. You have the port. Cologne has a comparison smaller river. I mean, the River Rhine is also pretty large, but in comparison to the Elbe close to Hamburg, it is relatively small. So you're closer to the sea, and also from the people, it is kind of different. So I can recommend it, having a look at the city and experiencing the scenery there as well.
I must say that in my younger days I went to Germany on business on many occasions, and I remember very friendly people. I remember the days very clearly. Then they would take me out for drinks and the nights are just a bit of a blur.
Yeah, that's Germany.
That beer can happen, yes.
Learn any good drinking songs, Mark?
Apparently. But you're not going to draw me on that one. Oh,
I love the channel, Mark. I'm a big fan.
Thank you very much. I mean,
big fan.
That was such... Who was that who baited me? My goodness me.
That's Skytrex.
Oh, Skytrex. That was a big worm on a hook, let me tell you.
He tried to get you, didn't he?
Pulled you in the boat, huh?
Absolutely.
SimHanger.
Yes,
I bet we know a couple of the same
I'm
songs.
behind you. Like, I think I'm like to the right of you. Like a little bit under you.
So let me have a look. Where are you?
I am the guy whose name is India guy.
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah,
And you're in the A320 Neo.
Yeah, I think.
Man, it's grim. I'm still in the thick of the cloud here.
I didn't break out about 27,000.
Mark, do you have any idea at what point we should be heading down?
I would recommend we're heading towards the NDB Whiskey Sierra November, I think it is. Let me just check that.
Yes, that's it. I see it.
Now,
and we want to be at 3,000 at that point?
No. You want to...
No, 3,000 at Ham.
Between 3,000 or 4,000 feet overhead VOR Ham or Hamburg. I would recommend you start a descent 20 to 30 nautical miles before Whiskey Sierra Romeo.
Okay.
Which is an NDB, which is VESA, and it's 378.0, I believe. Right. Anybody from New York here or New York State? Because I was listening to the news. They've had about 6 foot of snow, I believe.
Yeah, up in Buffalo.
Yeah, on the western end of the state by the Great Lakes area.
They are lucky.
I did a flight to Buffalo in the sim last night. Very nasty weather.
Yeah. It showed a woman walking through the snow up to her waist.
Oh,
yeah.
Gosh.
They call it the lake effect. They're just east of the Great Lakes, and they capture all the snow, all the moisture that comes over the Great Lakes and dumps down on Buffalo.
I can remember roughly 15 years ago, we were in Jackson Hole for skiing, and I was sitting in a lift next to me, somebody from Chicago area, and he said, "Well, I didn't expect to come here to warm up."
Well, on the interview, they interviewed a couple of people from Buffalo, and they didn't seem bothered by it at all. They sort of expected it.
Yeah, it's just early for them, that's all.
Yeah, but they have the trucks that clear the streets. You know, they're geared up for it.
Wow, there's India guy right in front of me. In fact, I'm catching your weight.
Sorry if I block your view.
No, no problem.
Oh, okay.
So
Who's that spewing around?
Can I ask how many of you have taken the jump for the RTX 4090? Anybody?
Oh,
too rich for my blood.
Be a while before I get there.
I just got I just got my 3080 Ti a couple months ago. I gotta wait.
Yeah, 3080 Ti is still an
It's the
excellent
law.
card.
Yeah, no, I'm loving it.
3080 Ti is basically the differences in single percentages between that and 3090.
That's why I went with the 3080 Ti.
Yeah, I would have
just 3 frames difference.
Yeah, I got a 3090, but that's because the 3080 Ti wasn't out. Had it been out, that's what I would have gone for, without question.
Yeah.
Well, great minds think alike.
Well,
I've just reached cruise altitude, 29,000.
Yep, me too.
I'm almost at 25.
And my computer is showing me getting about 30 miles from Papa Descent to Hamburg.
Yeah, ATC is saying to go to 230.
Oops.
So, guys, I gotta ask: is it definitely worth switching to PC? Right? So many more options.
Oh,
I would think so. Sure.
Yeah.
PC, or at least being able to hook in, you get more peripherals with PC.
Yeah, because we don't have multi-monitor or none of that for Xbox. No VR.
I think that it's a double-edged sword. I mean, the investment for PCs,
right?
You know, it's 4, 5, maybe even 6 times higher. But
right.
But yeah, you get a lot more options. You get things earlier. But it's all about what I suppose it's an individual choice in terms of what level of investment you want to make. I do both.
Right. And I appreciate all the teaching you've done on both. It's taught me a lot.
You know, I really enjoy using the Xbox, flying on the Xbox, and the experience it's just amazing. It really is good.
Yeah, I had the S, and the S to me wasn't really handling it in the beginning, so I went and got the X. And it's been pretty good. I have the Turtle Beach Velocity 1 and the X and the rudder pedals, and it's pretty good.
I know that PMDG, they're still putting the plans together for getting the 737 over to the Xbox marketplace.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah.
think
We still don't have. We still don't have an EFB in the 737 though.
Yeah, that's they're out to testing for some of the features. I think it probably won't come into the Xbox reading the most recent update on the PMDG forum.
Presumably there's not many graphics options on the Xbox. Is it kind of like the ultimate set and forget?
It is, yeah. By and large.
Yeah, no
that's
options
it,
for very.
And you know what? It's a pleasure sometimes. We get so hung up on tweaking this and that and the other. It's a real pain in the you know what. How many are flying in VR today?
Yeah, I'm in VR.
Yeah.
I am, yep.
Oh shit.
I'm also flying VR.
Right, yeah.
I'm
no.
honest. My new Toby tracker.
Yeah, I'm just demoing the Toby tracker on the stream right now. I absolutely love it. I'm a VR man, of course, but if I'm not using VR and I'm flying for myself, then the Toby eye tracker, in my personal opinion, is better than Track IR. Track IR is good, but it's not as good. Although on the Toby, I'm not using the eye tracking. I find that distracting. So I put that to 0 and just use it as a head tracker. And it just works great.
That's what I did, Mark. I try to manipulate a control and you start jerking around so bad because of your eyes move a little. I set mine back to 0 and it works good now.
Yeah, if you're like doing Reno races or something, eye tracking's great. But if you're in an aircraft and it's only when you use a head tracker or a VR headset you realize how much you move your head, eh? It's absolutely amazing.
With the G2, you have to move your head to be able to maintain that sweet spot.
Wow. Do you
Finally reached 29K.
Do you use weight balancers?
On the G2?
Yeah.
No, it's very light for me.
I've got some. I got a 200-gram weight balancer on the back. I fit it, and I fly, and I don't. It keeps me in the sweet spot.
I have 220 grams, yeah. It's well balanced, yes.
I just kind of train my head to, move my head where I want to look, and then the fuzzy stuff around the edges, I mean.
Yeah.
I hit the top of descent here.
Yeah, I'm coming up on it. I am, what am I now? Let's have a look. I'm 21 nautical miles from top of descent. For those on the stream, if you're looking at my MFD here, you'll see this little white arrow. That's indicating my top of descent.
What was the IKO you said to start descent at?
I would start descending at about 20 or 30 nautical miles before the NDB, which is...
Whiskey Sierra November.
Yeah, Whiskey Sierra, Sierra November.
I'm almost...
My descent's going to be about 20 nautical miles before. I'm going to let the A320 manage the descent.
Somebody's overspeeding. Is that me?
Well, we're above 10,000 now, so I'm cruising at about 300 knots.
I hear somebody's plane saying overspeed.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm at 310. I'm just below overspeed.
Yeah.
But I'm
stroking. Green, maybe it's you.
I'm at 315 and still have quite a ways to overspeed.
You in a Boeing?
Yep, the 738.
Yeah, I'm in the A320. That's probably why.
Yeah, but
I'm stroking it.
I'm gonna set my descent for 4,000 feet overhead ham, and then I'm gonna loop round and descend to 3,000 feet. And I'm gonna cheat because I'm gonna do an ILS approach.
Ah, chicken.
Show off.
Weather's actually not too bad up here.
What ILS are you going to go in on, Mark? On Hamburg?
I'm gonna go in. I did write it down here somewhere. ILS for Hamburg runway 23 is 111.5. 111.50 is ILS 23, and I think the heading is 228, I think it is. Right, I'm just starting my descent, guys.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm started mine.
So how many of you guys fly airliners more than the smaller GA aircraft? I got to say, for me personally, it's probably 90 small and 10 airliners.
Yeah, that's probably we're close to me. Yeah.
75-25 for me.
Since they got the 737 out, I'd say it's probably about 75 more the airliners and then 25 the small craft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about the same with that.
Probably
Almost
50-50
never
here.
for
I love
me.
all the procedures and stuff in the airliner.
To me, the smaller GA aircraft, you get more the feel of the flying than you do in the big ones.
Yeah, I think it's a different experience, but there's no doubt that when you do land a big airliner, you've navigated your way through a complex route. There's a real sense of satisfaction.
Oh yeah,
I haven't gotten that satisfaction yet. I'm still looking for it.
I like it for short hops myself.
It's fun to land and throw the reverse thrusters on.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
I have to admit, I'm if I'm flying an airliner, I'll do maybe a 1 to 2 hour flight, 2.5 hours maybe maximum. After that, no. I'm into the shorter hops as well.
Well, it's fun. I hosted a beginner intro to airliners flight a couple of months back in the summer, and I just flew up California and we did 15 to 20 minute hops, from one long runway to another. I was able to find enough of them, but that's the way I like it. I don't like to spend a whole lot of time way above the clouds with nothing to do. So
yeah,
I like just taking off. I like the landing, and I like to be a little bit busy in between.
Oh, I'm a lot busy in between. I stay constantly busy.
I should be in this Hawk. It's good fun.
Yeah.
I'm manually flying more than I do on autopilot since I can't get the autopilot to stay engaged.
Yeah, me neither. I can't wrap my head around it for some reason. And I'm, pretty intelligent person, but something about this autopilot just dumps
I
me.
don't know how to use autopilot, so yeah.
Have you got a flight plan properly programmed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to. It's fairly complicated, particularly in the Airbus to explain. But there's managed and unmanaged modes, and again, you have to have it correctly programmed in.
Yep.
Then it'll
I
manage
figured out the
itself.
FMC, no problem. What I would like to see is a real good and detailed step-by-step walkthrough of, and I've seen those of the FMC, but of the autopilot. I would love to see that kind of a tutorial.
Have you seen any of the stuff from 320 SimPilot?
No.
No, he's
got over 100 videos out there.
Yeah, he's a real
Do you
world
have to fly the 320 though?
Yeah, he's
yeah.
an actual 320 pilot.
Right.
You know,
It's been a long.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Mark.
I was just saying
I
that
say it's been a.
I've flown the default A320 quite a lot. The autopilot, I haven't really had too much problem with it, to be honest. I've had quite a bit of problem with it picking up ILSs and so on. But yeah, overall not too bad really. But it's very particular below sort of, I found below, if you're trying to manage speed and altitude and you engage too low, you're going to get disconnect. So I manually fly, I get myself to about 200 knots and I get 1500 feet or so, and then I don't seem to have too much of a problem.
Did the Fenix version fix all that, or is it improved?
Yeah, it works. It just works.
Yeah.
I got to say, I'm very, very impressed with the Fenix, and I used to fly a lot of airliners in my prepared days, and I'm very impressed with that. I like PMDG 737, but I have to be honest with you, the fact there's no EFB etc. means it's so much more manual work.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Fenix, SimBrief, Navigraph charts, it's all integrated, makes it so much easier and simpler.
Is that available in the marketplace? The Fenix?
I don't.
Yeah.
Is it? I'm not sure.
Oh no, not the Microsoft.
Not the
one.
Fenix.
Yeah, you have to go to, like, you know, what's the site?
Available for PC.
Sim Market, something like that.
You go
Sim Market.
or go direct to Fenix.
Yeah.
Fenix. That's where I got mine, direct from Fenix.
Fenix.
And I got to tell you, their support is excellent. They actually answer questions.
Oh.
Unlike some others I won't mention at the moment.
Yeah.
I believe I have flown by Hamburg.
That you want to. You want to.
Yeah, you want to fly over Hamburg, then over the VOR, and then loop round and do a magnificent landing, sir.
I can do everything but the last part.
Join the club.
I've been thinking about the Fenix, and now I think I've just decided right now, because I'm really enjoying flying the CRJ, which has been a long time ambition for me, and it's really excellent, except I've just figured out the bug that keeps coming up. I figured out what it is after I've got my Discord audio set up again, and that is when I pause, my throttle is working on the Bravo. And when I resume, it's not, so it's exactly the opposite. So I'm out of control when
Have you configured the throttle for the CRJ in the CRJ?
Yeah, like I've been flying this thing for days, right? Practicing for this, and now, of course, today. This came up a couple times, and I guess I just realized that it has to do with the pause button somehow on my on my Alpha. So right now it's you guys get flying, and I'll fly this thing somehow.
I love the
I think the pause button. I think the pause button messes all kinds of stuff up sometimes.
Yeah, affirmative.
Now the CRJ is far more manual, particularly on vertical descent, but I actually really enjoy it. I enjoy the CRJ a lot. I've probably flown it the most out of all airliners, I would think, in Microsoft Flight Simulator so far, but I must say the Fenix is getting a bit of airtime at the moment.
So after Whiskey Sierra November, we're descending to what altitude?
3,000 or 4,000, up to you. I'm doing 4,000 over Ham, and then as I loop round, I'm going to go for 3,000 to catch an ILS approach.
Are you landing at EDDH?
Yes, that's Hamburg Airport.
All right. I just caught the
Delta Hotel.
Just caught the glide slope for runway 05.
We're coming in on 23, I think.
Yep, 23. And for those
Oh,
that
okay.
want to know, your QNH is 1007.
You're going to be flying right into the sun if you're not careful.
Unless you go the wrong way like me.
Well,
Crash to desktop. You're
I'm
going
going
to hitting me.
to set
Oh
the
no, sorry, dude.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
I haven't got the patience to restart. Enjoy the rest of the flight, guys. Have a good one.
Oh, okay.
You too, sir. Thank you.
I can see Doc Slappy doing a loop round for an approach. I think a visual approach, sir.
SimHanger, I
Yep,
can see
God
there's a
help
lot
me.
of a lot of guys who wants to escort you. It's like an F-18 in the back of you.
Could be the Hawk.
And
Looks nice. Never been here before.
Are we landing or is it a touch and go?
No, it's a full stop landing, sir. I've now
Still
slowed.
trying to locate the airport.
I've slowed to 170 knots, and I'm just about to turn 180 and head back to the airport. If you're not sure where it is, follow me, guys, and you'll definitely get lost.
okay.
Follow me, boys, follow me. I do believe I see the Elba.
Oh, I wonder what stadium that is.
Hello,
Nice.
ladies and gentlemen.
Jonesy?
Very nice.
It's Junesy. Yes, I.
Jonesy, how you doing, Steve?
Missed you.
Mark, are you live streaming?
We are, sir.
Okay, well, I'm flipping fed up because I fucking missed the fucking
Oh, he's
FUPYN.
You can. Why
It's the
don't
start.
Why don't you join us from Hamburg?
He's joined us. I see
I'm
him
already
in
in
the
the
sky
air. I
there.
can see you. I'm going to dive on top of you.
6,000 feet.
Well, I'm in the
so far
146
behind,
and
I can
it
actually
doesn't
see him
work.
up there.
What are you in?
146 and it doesn't work properly, so I'm just going to smash into you lot anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh,
It
he's
does
dropping
work. It
fast.
does work
The
properly.
graphics look really good here.
Dropping very fast there, Chinsey. Right into the sea. Okay.
Oh god, bandits at 6
I'm
o'clock.
screwed. I'm screwed here too.
I'm just like flying in circles trying to find SimHangers so I can follow him.
I can't find
Here we go.
SimHanger.
The only thing I can see is like an F-18. It's like escorting
not-
SimHanger.
All right.
Right. Anybody
that's
looking?
400 knots.
Anybody looking for ILS? It's 111.50, runway 23 Hamburg, and I'm going to be very shortly on final.
Yep, I'm about to touch down here in about 3 minutes.
And I hope to beat most of you down so I can witness how it should be done. I got flaps at 2, speed 170. ILS not yet, approach not yet activated, but will be shortly.
And where are we landing? Guys, where are we landing?
Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Hamburg, okay.
Oh, nice.
Ich bin ein Hamburger.
Yes, eine gut.
I do hope you're not.
I'm right behind Wombleway.
Ich habe eine Hamburger Elbsegler.
Ich habe eine Wiener Schnitzel.
Ist gut geschmeckt, ja.
Sicher. I'm very bad at German, by the way.
Me too.
Well, yeah.
I had 2 years of high school German and was stationed there for 2 years. So that's helped me get around. That's about it.
Hello, SimHanger. I'm gonna fly past you right now. I think I'm so
Yeah, I
fast.
can see you. You've
Okay,
just gone
4,000
past,
feet.
and you should be more or less heading directly towards the airport now.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
But you're probably about 3,000 feet too high, but there you go.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm
No.
trying my best.
I'm gonna watch all these landings 'cause I'm already on the ground.
Is it going to be like a full-out landing, or is it just like a... I don't know.
I got to slow down, guys. I'm doing over 400 knots here.
Get those spoilers out.
No, they don't work at that speed.
Oh.
Maybe I land at Finkenwerder.
They're not coming out.
Oh, you've landed at the
Oh,
wrong
somebody
airport.
just cut down. Nice.
Yeah, don't land at the wrong airport.
So much easier. Just do a slight left and land the other direction.
I can see.
SimHanger, can you rate my landing? When I land? It's probably gonna be a disaster. All the passengers are probably gonna...
Cracker Jack is right behind me.
Hello.
How you doing?
Okay, mate.
I'm now on final, guys. I am 8 nautical miles from touchdown.
Oh, I see you now, SimHanger.
I crashed.
Oh, I'm probably also gonna crash.
Sending emergency vehicles.
Yeah, can you send 2? Because I'm probably also gonna crash.
No,
We'll
just
call
the
it,
one.
Okay.
Sorry.
We'll call it.
We're on a budget.
Time and just send a hearse.
Airport 5 hours, standing by.
All right,
Oh.
I've acquired the runway. See Wombleway down there.
I still don't see Mark.
I'm gonna take my life in my hands and try and do this manually because I'm too high.
Okay. I still don't see it yet.
I do all my big iron manually.
Me too.
Oh, I see SimHanger. I see, yeah.
I'm going to crash into these trees probably.
I gotta get a front row seat on Mark's landing.
I see Mark up there. He's about my height. What's your altitude, Mark?
It's 2,600.
Oh, you look higher than I am, and I'm at 3,000. Parallel with that runway.
It's so misty, I can't actually see the runway properly.
You insist on the live weather, huh?
All adds to the interest, sir.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
a good
agree.
excuse. Can I borrow
I
that
say
one?
I save that stuff until I get bored. I'm not bored yet.
Okay, let's see. There he is.
1,000.
All right, we need to get a little lower.
1,000 feet.
Right, SimHanger, I'm right behind, under you.
You're right in front of me. I'm following you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Just follow me. I can lead you to the death.
Well, I want to see the landing.
Don't go into the light, Mark.
Don't
Don't go into the light.
It may be the graphics, but I can't see your gear down.
Me? I don't have any gear down.
Well, I would put it down for your landing.
Good reminder.
I have my gear down now. Okay, that was a shit landing. I'm gonna land again.
Okay.
And then.
Okay. Oh, India guy's trying to land. I see he's trying to land.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Oh, I
fine.
see a Mark. There's Mark. There's SimHanger. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see. Here he goes. Looking very good, Mark.
Yeah, looks good.
Oh, oh my god.
He goes right through India guy. Oh, looks good, Mark. Very good.
You hit me.
Not too shabby, Mark.
Yeah, reverses on, brakes on, passengers writing their names on their body parts. It's all going on.
Look at all the landing. Holy cow, guys.
I think my passengers like lost
In
like.
this you can, but.
Here, come through like this. Oh, no, I'm gonna go through you, SimHanger now. I can't stop. I'm sorry.
Okay, guys, when you land, you want to just taxi more or less to the end of the runway. We'll just be doing a turnaround and take off from there.
Yes, I am dying.
Oh, Dingo, you took me.
Right here.
The dingo took you.
No, I'm about Yeah, no, I've already had it. I just want to see where you got it on.
All right. Start our turn.
Yeah, I had a good landing. I just want to see Mark.
Whoops.
So Mark will take off on 23 as well.
Oh, are we gonna take off again?
Yeah, we'll take off probably, what's it, 05? We'll just go to the end, turn around and take off.
Okay.
But we'll let people land first.
Okay, I'm gonna go through a lot of people, so just pray to God that you're not gonna die.
Well, you're not kidding about flying into the sun.
Here comes Steve T, watching you come down. Hey! All right, man. Get those reverses on. Boulder Sim, what are you in, sir?
Sliding.
Yeah, I'm cheating.
You're cheating, sir.
What is that? C25?
Is that, what is that?
Yeah, it's a Cessna.
Oh, what, one of the longitude or?
That's the wrong way.
What's the penalty for that, Mark?
Sorry, say again.
What's the penalty for flying the wrong class of airplane?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, the citation.
He has to give $25 back to Just
Right.
Flight or Sim Market.
Started in the big one, but was having trouble with the controls.
Hey guys, I'm going to be breaking off, so great having a flight with you guys. Have a good rest of the flight.
Thank you very much.
Roger.
SimHanger. SimHanger.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah. Can I ask them, can I maybe escort you in the F-18? Or is it not
Yeah, you can if you want.
illegal? Okay, can I actually do that?
Yeah, you can.
It's not gonna break like the live stream, because I don't want to.
No, it won't break the live stream.
Okay. I'm
Sorry,
gonna then.
Where? Fog of War, you're not down yet, mate.
I had autopilot issues.
Me too. That's why I went manual at the end.
Me 3.
But my autopilot issues were my own fault. I forgot to change the altitude and descend after I was in ham, so I didn't pick up the ILS.
Too high?
Mine works as long as I'm in pause.
My problem is, as soon as you land, your flight plan is reset to 0. So I'm just going to quickly put in, it happens, I'm just going to put in the flight plan quickly.
Just going to watch you guys on the live stream because I'm having an evening.
Junty, we couldn't hear that.
You got that now?
Yep.
I'm going to watch you guys on the live stream. The aircraft won't fly. The Sims just crashed out trying to reload and came in an hour late. I missed the start, so I'm not enjoying it. So I'll just watch you on the live stream and I'll have a laugh.
You're more than welcome. We'll catch you on the next one, my friend.
Yeah, see That's you all fog.
Hey, I'm taking off in my F-18 now. I'm gonna do it DCS style.
Mark's live streams are always better than my flights anyway.
Okay, it's a long. Oh my god.
I'm just trying to remember the. Oh, it's MONAK,
Flight
isn't
plan?
it? MONAK. That's it.
I learned a lot about planning on this project, that's for sure. Took me at least a couple days to figure out how to import my SimBrief flight plan into the CRJ's FMS.
Is that on the Phoenix?
This is the Aerosoft CRJ.
No. Oh, okay.
It's a new way to take off. I have to land first, so I can taxi with you guys.
I'll be with you guys shortly. I'm just getting in this flight plan.
I'm loving all these aircraft lined up.
That's one of the coolest things about group flights with Big Iron.
This is Steve T. I'm gonna have to break out off the flight, and I got something's come up I got to do.
No problem, sir.
Have a good rest of your flight and enjoy it.
Thank you.
We're dropping like flies.
After you, Stella.
Are we all down?
Yeah, I'm down. I think we're all down. Okay,
I'm
SimHanger. SimHanger, I'm gonna escort you. Okay?
Okay.
Just so you feel like kind of special, because you're like kind of special, because you're a YouTuber. So yeah.
You're special, Mark.
We're all special in our own way.
Yeah. He's like the president, bro. He's the president of YouTubers.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
How are we doing, guys? Are we ready?
If only I could be 14 again.
I'm staying up here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly past you guys, sorry.
It's kind of like cheating.
Is everybody ready?
I can't land.
Give me a bit.
Yeah, I'm busy reprogramming FMS.
No problem.
Guys, can you make space for me? It's like kind of, yeah.
You're only in a F-18. You don't need any space.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have afterburners.
Mark, are you going to lead us?
I am, sir.
I'm gonna go over to
heading.
the other.
You're going across the grass.
I am.
Yeah.
ATC gave me special permission.
Very polite.
Just
That's
like
because you're the
Mark
president.
gave me special. I can't talk. Shit.
Don't forget to put your flaps back to 5.
Oh,
Everybody.
thank you.
Or 1.
Or 1.
Who is in
For
the?
1037s back to 5.
Who's the other guy in the F-18? Apparently no one is. I just wanted to say hi to him.
Guys, if you take an external view, just see this huge long line of airliners. It's very impressive. And the odd dodgy F-18, yeah.
Yeah, hello, my guys. I am Danish and I am very. I don't know.
Okay, that's worthy of a screenshot.
Are we ready, guys, or how are we feeling?
I'm going to escort you up, Mark, and then fly off into the horizon, if that's okay with you, buddy.
That's fine, mate.
I'll try and hold your wing. Oh, server problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it too.
Guys, I'm gonna take off now.
Yeah, me too.
With this crash.
Yeah, you go ahead, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off from the crash because I'm so built different like that. I don't need some runway. I need some crash.
Okay, guys. So on departure, we're going to climb straight out to 25,000 feet. Fairly rapid climb because it is. It's only a very short cruise before we're going to have to start descending. I'm going to be going direct to GESKA and then on to MONAK, and then for the MONAK 3 Alpha arrival, and we're landing runway 04 right in Copenhagen.
I live. Let's go.
We all ready, guys?
Yes.
Okay, I shall lead the way.
And I shall fly.
Just spooling up the engines.
Hello, hello, hello.
Start leading already.
Here I go, guys. This is insane. I'm like in the sky and I can just see like a whole line of like planes. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
And rotate. We're up and away on the last leg, guys. Copenhagen, here we come.
My home country. SimHanger, I'm gonna go over to you and escort you.
Gears coming up.
Seeing your United livery there, Dinky Doos. Looks good.
Thank you very much.
Traffic.
Right, catch you later, guys.
Okay, Maverick, thanks very much, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Bye.
Take care, Maverick.
Thank you.
Over and out.
Doodles.
SimHanger, if you look to your one of your sides, you can see me. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, I see you.
Yes. Hello, the president.
How are we doing, guys? We coming?
Trying to
I'm
get
amazed
off.
at how organised and polite they've all been on this flight.
Yeah. To an extent.
There's just a mass of labels behind me. Transition altitude here is 5,000 feet, so when you get above 5,000, go back to standard. And Copenhagen, I think, is also 5,000 feet, guys.
Rotate.
Just talking on the stream, James still with us, thank you very much. Hello Blue Boy, thanks for joining us. Shadow Dancer, he says I'm a jelly donut. Maybe I missed some of that conversation, I don't know. Disco Day 50, Limes Fly.
Clear of conflict.
Tunesy's in the chat. And TPHI 17. Connection keeps going off and on. Yeah, I'm not losing internet connection, it's connection to the server. It's an ongoing problem, and they are aware of it, or Microsoft are aware of it. Hopefully they get it sorted. We're on Southeast Asia and it's far less frequent than what I've found the North Europe servers to be.
That comment about a jelly donut, that was Kennedy, JFK, when he was in Berlin, said, he wanted to say I am a Berliner, and he said, Ich bin ein Berliner, and a Berliner to the Germans is a jelly donut.
Oh dear.
It was a little embarrassing.
I'm a jelly donut. Let's go. What's your name? I'm a jelly donut.
Well,
But a hamburger is a person who lives in Hamburg. And not a hamburger.
Yeah, that was the reason why I said I do hope not so when somebody said I am a hamburger.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at 7,300 feet and climbing.
Next stop, Copenhagen, Mark?
It is, straight into Copenhagen is the next stop. I'm just doing a little bit of battle here with my autopilot. I don't know what I'm going to have to go for a manual climb.
Yeah, SimHanger, you're going like pretty much like you're going a little bit down.
What's our ceiling?
25,000, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Engine's now roaring away, and I'm just speeding up to 326 knots.
At what point are you going to get us to land in a football pitch or something?
would I do that now?
That's what the Kit Fox do. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I thought I may embarrass myself enough flying an airliner, so I didn't want to make it Mission Impossible.
Who hasn't flown the new helicopters yet?
I haven't.
I have, but very briefly. But I look forward to setting up the Turtle Beach flight stick and doing a config for the for helicopters on that.
It's next month, isn't it? Your helicopter flight?
Yep. That's our next flying.
That's helicopter flying, right? Or the next event, is that gonna be helicopters?
It is.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
I like that small little two-seater.
Mark, at one point, you were talking about a glider flight. Have you scheduled that?
I haven't. That'll be next year. I haven't done that, but what I have done is one of the Horde, if I may refer to him as that, was very kind, and he gave me some one-on-one tuition. We spent a couple of hours flying gliders in the Alps, so I feel a lot more competent than what I was.
Well, in which area did you do that, Mark?
We're in the Swiss Alps. I can't remember exactly. I just know that he chose a really difficult airport to land at. My goodness.
Well, if you want to have...
I think you can see me, SimHanger, if you look so you left or right, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, Mark and
I
chaps, I've come to join you. I'm here in the sky with you. I'm not in an airliner because I don't have one loaded in.
You're going to have trouble keeping up with us in your Cessna, mate.
No, I'm in a Dasher, so I should be okay. It's around about the same speed.
Did you just take off from Hamburg?
No, I just spawned in on one of you chaps, Wombo Way or Disco Dave, one of you.
Sorry, James, what are you in?
A Dasher. It's one of the default aircraft.
Oh, I'm in a Dancer or a Blitzen, one of the others.
Yeah, Rudolph wasn't available tonight, I'm afraid.
Turn off that red blinking strobe.
A question I asked in chats, and I know you're busy tonight, Mark, with the airliners, but what's your favourite from the 40th anniversary aircraft?
That's not a...
That's open to everybody.
That's not a tough one for me. It's
probably the Beaver.
It's the Beaver without question. And
guys,
we're definitely going to have to do an event with the Beaver in probably British Columbia.
My partner doesn't love the Beaver.
And British Columbia.
It's got to be into some of those dirt strips in and around those mountains in British Columbia. Fantastic. But for helicopters, it's still open to suggestions and recommendations, guys, as to where we should hold the helicopter event.
Say
or
Denmark.
A city where a good photogrammetized city where there's lots to look at would be my recommendation.
Yeah, New York City or Tokyo.
Tokyo's a good one. Someplace where there's lots of helipads.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Last week we did just a kind of a potpourri, come if you're not busy group flight, and to try out several different planes together. And we tried Chicago for helipads, but we could only find one in all of Chicago.
That's probably right, yeah.
I think Melbourne has a bunch. I heard Tokyo has a bunch. And LA has a few.
Vancouver.
Vancouver has a few helipads?
In the harbor.
Is it photogrammetized?
And Victoria, and I think you'll find a lot surround here.
Well, I know Vancouver. I grew up there until I was 8.
Can you imagine the chaos? Can you imagine the chaos
fly
that's
out of
Pixie if it's
Vancouver.
trying to get on the helipad?
One at a time, please.
Helijets fly out of Vancouver Harbour to Victoria, for example.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you guys note that the next world update's New Zealand?
I did.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, but their aircraft is a really weird one, particularly for New Zealand, I think. I believe it's the de Havilland-4 Caribou. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
My father worked on those.
It was designed, I believe, to sort of replace the old Dakota. But my goodness, this is ugly as sin, man.
You okay there, Mark? I can see you got an F-18 Escort there with you. I've just joined in for the last leg.
Let me have
What
a
are you
look.
flying, Cripsy?
Who wants to get escorted by
Well,
the F-18?
it's called Big Iron, so I don't know if you guys can see what I'm flying, but if I'll leave that down to if you've got the DLC or not.
Yeah, I can see Crackerjack and India guy, but they're showing up as it's saying FA-18, but they're showing up as the Cessna Longitude.
Yeah, it's in a bug where you like if you don't have the plane, it's like a you can't see, like it's just like a random plane. I don't know why it is like that. Cause if I like took a plane, none of you guys had, I can't like really see the plane. Like you guys cannot see the plane that I have. So if I'm in a like a F-22, you guys just see me as a passenger plane. That's like I think it's just like a bug or some shit.
If you didn't change planes, India guy, I saw you as a fighter jet.
Yeah.
Oh, because I mean, I'm going to guess you're in the default fighter jet, so I should be able to see you as that.
Yeah, exactly. And if I like had a let's say F-22 and you didn't have that, then you wouldn't see me, because like if you didn't have the plane. And I know it's like kind of strange why you can't see me. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's been that way from the beginning.
Yeah.
Mark, I've got to say, Mark, since the last Sim Update 11, the 40th anniversary, I found the Sim for the first time to be really buggy. It's brought loads of little bugs with it. I found lots of sound problems. I'm finding the helicopters really, especially the Bell, is it 407, really difficult to fly unless I'm doing something wrong.
I found both helicopters pretty decent to fly myself.
Have you got the assists on or off?
I've turned the two assists off, the cyclic and whatever the other one is, the rudder assist. I'm not too sure. It's the two that are next to each other in the options.
What controllers are you using?
I mean, so I'm using an Xbox controller, which I always have.
That might be the issue. I use my HOTUS 1.
Yeah.
For helicopters, and if you take a look at the release notes on the update, but I saw that Asobo had added in helicopter profiles for a lot of popular controllers.
Oh,
so
okay.
See if the controllers you're using are part of that group that they optimized helicopters for.
Right.
And go into your controllers options and see if there's a helicopter profile.
It's okay. It's okay. Once you get forward momentum, it's not too bad. But I find I've done the old needles hover challenge, and I find once you just kind of like you're there and you're hovering, and you try to apply a little bit of rudder. Don't get me wrong, an Xbox controller, you've got your two paddle buttons. You know they're quite sensitive, and then it suddenly just goes, and then I'm caught in a tailspin. You know, and it's just the whole thing just goes out the window.
Oh, what pedals are you using?
No, the Xbox controller. So I'm using the L.
Okay.
You know, the two paddle buttons, which are usually in my rudder for aircraft.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that, because when I play War Thunder, you know, and use helicopters, and that it's flawless. But whether they're built to,
some controllers just work well with some planes. I tried to map flaps into the rocker controller on my HOTUS 1 throttle,
Yeah.
And it just doesn't like it there at all. So
Yeah.
I use buttons there instead. But for the helicopters, I have rudder pedals, and they work great, you know, for just spinning around in place.
Yeah, I was quite sceptical about the whole helicopter thing coming to the flight sim, but I'll give it time, you know. But anyone else finding there's loads of little bugs with the update or not?
Yeah, absolutely. Sound bugs. Yeah, I've got the Cessna sounding like a bloody jumbo jet.
Yeah,
James, I saw that on your video. I thought it sounds like you're in the Cessna citation or something like that. I thought, hello, you've had a mod you haven't told us about.
Yeah. There's a mod on Flight here that removes that.
Oh, good. Okay.
Obviously, I noticed a special booster pack.
Guys, VR Flight Sim guys just said he does love the sounds that the Airbus makes. Spot on. Welcome to the stream, Steve. Very welcome. Doki Okulari, welcome. Blue Boy. Sorry, carry on.
I forgot what I was going to say, Mark.
Guys, you should be
well,
descending
it must not have been
now.
very important.
Guys, you should be descending now.
Okay.
What was it?
The weather's clear.
Oh yeah, that was it. That was it. So, yeah, sorry. So as you know, I'm always a caveat for the a sort of patron for the Hawk, and I've noticed. I don't know if Steve's listening to this, but when you're in the rear seat, I don't know if Just Flight have addressed it yet. There's no iPad. You know, the iPad functionality thing that they introduced into the Hawk. That's missing when you're in the rear seat of the aircraft. So, and that wasn't an issue until the update. So there's lots of little bugs and little things that have affected that aircraft, I've noticed.
Guys, if you can see me, I'm at about 17,500 feet and descending rapidly as we get ready to start the approach phase. Just coming up on MONAK, and we'll start. I'm going to be starting the approach. I'm going to descend down to 3,000 feet just before turning on to final.
What's been the in-flight meal for you today, Mark?
What's been the?
What's been the in-flight meal?
I don't. Sorry, what do you mean meal?
What's been the in-flight meal? What
meal? What are you eating, Mark?
You have the chicken or the fish?
I thought you said it. I thought you said mill, not meal. Yeah, no.
Never mind, the joke's done.
I'm going to have a word with the air hostess after the flight because it's been pretty poor.
She's going to love that.
well, the point is, this is an inner-European flight. There are no meals, no drinks.
Yeah, not even a packet of peanuts.
Oh, I was served a gin and tonic.
Landings.
Even some pommes frites.
You're being spoiled.
With our landings, you probably wouldn't want to eat anything.
No crisps. I'd like some crisps, please.
You know, the last time I was in Airbus A320, I was sat next to, this is everybody's nightmare, I'm sure, I was sat next to a child that just cried, about 2 years old.
Yeah.
So
that's the worst.
It was me.
So I said to the air stewardess, could you move me, please? And she said, no, she couldn't do that. Apparently, if the child's yours, they won't move you.
She said, maybe. How much do you weigh?
I think everybody didn't quite catch that, Mark. I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it, Mark. I'm laughing.
Speed up there, James. You're awful slow down there.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Now, how are you finding your 4090, Mark?
I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it, especially in VR.
How long have you had it now? Is it a month?
Yeah, a month. To be honest, for monitor flying, unless I was running 3 or 4 screens at one time, I think my 3090 would do me just fine. But in VR, it's a game changer. You know, I genuinely had the option to I've been saving up, as you guys probably know, to buy the Varjo Aero headset. And then the 4090 came out, and it was one or the other. I just can't afford both. So I opted at the end of the day for the 4090, which I hoped would give me overall better experience within Sim. And you know what? I don't regret that decision. Still want to get the Varjo one day, but it can wait, because I must be honest, I'm very happy with my HP Reverb G2.
And just getting back to the 4090, Mark, have you actually received your electricity bill yet or not?
Uh-huh.
Do you know?
Did you get a? Does that come with a fire extinguisher? The 4090.
Do you know it's over? They've made a meal out of something that I'm not sure is there now. I use my 4090 a lot harder than a lot of people, I would guess, simply because I render videos. And now I have not measured it all the way, obviously, and at all times. But when I have been measuring it, not once, guys, honestly, has it gone over 400 watts. Not once. Yeah. And most of the time, I'm between 280 and 320. And I've got a temperature monitor for my graphics card. Honestly, it runs cooler than my 3090.
Yeah.
And that's the honest truth, guys. So, you know, that's
interesting.
That's
that's not what I was talking about. The fire extinguisher thing was due to the connector
cable.
Issue.
Yeah.
Some people have reported their connectors are melting.
Yeah.
There's been a lot on that. It's the connector itself.
It's because they're not pushing it in properly, I believe. It's not connecting fully as it should. And,
it's a mechanical issue. Yeah.
However, I think it's a weak point. And I've got arriving tomorrow a PCIe 5 connector from Corsair, which is it's only it takes two inputs to the one connector on the graphics card, so it should eliminate that problem. But I'll do a video on that if it works.
I think the other thing that people were having is some of the connectors supplied were using substandard lower gauge wire.
Oh dear. Oh dear. My air stewardess has just arrived. I think she heard me.
She brought you the fish.
The mashed potatoes arrived, Mark, is it?
Well, I'll be lucky with mashed potatoes.
I think you're lucky if you're not the potato to get mashed.
Steve agrees with me, by the way, on the chat, guys. Steve's saying the 4090 is the VR Slayer, and I must say, it's transformative, guys. And you know the interesting thing? I'm not flying DLSS2. I'm not flying. Well, I can't fly DLSS3 in VR, obviously, but I'm flying TAA mode. I've got my settings, they're not all at ultra, not by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm sitting comfortably at between 55 and 70 FPS, and it's a great experience.
Nice.
Mark, I was thinking about this, the whole sliders and the graphic settings. Now that you've got a 4090, and maybe we won't be at this stage till we're at 50 series or 60 series, but have you done an actual test where you've put all the sliders in VR to maximum, like the maximum on everything?
Yeah,
to see what happens.
I have,
just to see what happens.
I was absolutely horrified and gutted that my frame rate dropped to about 35, 45. That was just horrendous.
Is that a hint of sarcasm there? Seriously?
Yes. No, not seriously. I haven't tried,
good one.
but
it's
I
a
will.
good joke.
Just try it. You probably won't want to put it out there on a video, but I'd just be curious. You know, if you get anything over 20, I guess that would be a good thing.
I'm pretty sure I'll get 25 to 35, but I'll definitely do it.
You want at least 24, 25 minimum.
I'm literally
for
everything
smooth.
dialed right up. You know, even the render scale to its absolute maximum. You know, in VR. That's the caveat, obviously.
What CPU are you on, Mark?
I'm on a 10900K. QNH, guys, for landing is 1006. And I'm now down to nearly 3,000 feet, and I've picked up the ILS. It's just starting to come in, so I'll be turning on final in about 2 or 3 minutes.
Runway right or left?
04 right, sir.
Thanks.
And guys, when you land, if you just taxi, just keep going, taxi to the very end of the runway, and that's where we'll meet up, because it's quite a long taxi to get to any of the terminals. Copenhagen, of course, being a very big airport, so we'll just taxi to the end of runway 04 right, and we'll meet up there to close off the stream.
Okay.
Mark, obviously I was a late joiner in your stream today, so please exclude me from the 40-90 draw at the end.
You sure?
Yeah.
40-90 draw?
Are you sure? There's 6 to give away.
Oh, go on then.
Knock off a delivery truck there, Mark?
They fell off a truck. Fell off a lorry.
They were the 6 that were going to catch on fire.
Right.
Is anyone able to see what aircraft I'm in, by the way? Just out of pure curiosity. I'm not making a political statement, by the way, so...
Yeah,
Who is this? Is that Cripsy?
Yeah.
No, you're too far away for me to see.
Cripsy, Cripsy, are you the, what's your name? Can you say it like...
A.
Well, I can see you. Let me see. I'm gonna go over and check you.
Yes, the A225.
Yeah, A225.
It's showing up as A225. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Well, it was Big Iron, so there you go. You don't get bigger than this.
Okay, should I check your aircraft? I'm actually over to you.
Well, it depends if you've got the DLC or not, so...
Okay, I don't have the DLC. Well, I'm probably gonna just do a pass over.
Now turning on final, guys.
So is there any more love out there for the DC-3? I know a lot of people in my Discord love it, including myself.
I love it.
It's my favourite.
Yeah. Flew that last
I like
weekend.
I'm just gonna do a little pass over, if that's okay.
Everybody in my
A
group
couple
loved
of flights
that
I need to get
thing.
in on it.
You know, I used to fly it in prepared, and I think I did a little bit in X-Plane as well, but I just haven't had time. But I'm looking forward to getting into it. What's it like, guys?
Oh, it's beautiful, Mark. Beautiful, yeah.
Great. You don't have to rotate, though. You don't want to rotate. You want to let it just lift off.
Yeah. A bit like the DC-6.
Yes. You get in trouble if you try to come up too steep off the runway.
Yeah. It's not a Starling. It's like flying a big-ass eagle.
Huh.
You know, just big, slow turns, but smooth.
It's very visceral, isn't it? You really feel the aircraft.
Yep. By the way, if you haven't flown over Berlin yet, you should. It's beautiful.
I can see Glass Prism, Crackerjack, Iron Frog, Moose Land, and Cripsy behind me. With India Guy 112 acting like a maniac.
Let's go! Well, I can act like a maniac more if you want to.
As long as you've got the safety catch on, we don't mind.
The current maniac level is quite fine, thank you.
Okay.
So the next one is helicopters, Mark, is it? That's the Christmas one.
Yes, sir. That's okay. That's the December one, and there'll be another fly-in between Christmas and New Year, which won't be streamed.
I remember your last one, Mark. That was the Spitfire, wasn't it? Up the Highlands in Scotland.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that we will be back to Africa.
Africa, yeah.
And we're going to be doing a bit of flying around Zambia, Zimbabwe, and along the Zambezi River. And I'm going to be in the Milvis 310, which is still my favorite GA aircraft.
Yeah, it's great. I flew there yesterday. It's a lot of fun.
Yay!
Are we on the right or the left air runway?
On the right, sir.
Right.
On the right. And I'm on
Thanks so
final.
much.
500.
Crispy, what you were saying before about using the Xbox controller for helicopters, my goodness, I don't know how you got off the ground, to be honest.
Well, you know, it is what it is. So apparently, I'll tell you what I should try. I should try the VR controllers. That's something I haven't tried. I don't know whether it
Good luck
worked.
with that.
Yeah. Yes. Indeed.
Yeah, I think that's where your trouble lies. That's what I was pertaining to. I think it's just too sensitive for helicopters.
Well, no, I can fly it. Don't get me wrong, it works, but it just suddenly goes. It's like a glitch, or I don't know.
50.
Anyway, we'll see what happens in time.
20. Retard. 5.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm ballooning a little bit.
10.
Not bad. For a bush pilot, I'll take it.
I crashed a little bit.
So we're coming in on the right one runway, Mark, are we?
That's right.
We are,
correct.
sir.
Yeah.
Right one way.
And taxi to the end, guys.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna wait for everyone to land. I'm just gonna go around escorting people when they are landing. Hello, Crisp.
Copy that. Cripsy.
No. Okay, this is actually pretty cool.
Just retracting my 400 wheels. Jesus, this aircraft is massive.
Cripsy, if you go till the end of the runway and then off, there's another Antonov parked.
I can see that, yes. Such a shame what happened to this aircraft. A real shame.
Agreed.
But
But actually, the whole situation over there is a real shame, not just the aircraft. I think that's the least of their problems.
Yeah, well, we can't talk about that, unfortunately. That's
Right, here come Dinky Doos. You're down, sir.
I'm going around. It was very crowded.
Iron Frog is down. Lucky 86, you're down, sir.
Well, final.
Tony Dark Zero is down.
steady as you go.
Guys, taxi to the end of the runway. I'm just off to the left-hand side as you get towards the end of the runway. Mumbleway, you're down. Nice one. Skytrek's right behind you.
Yeah, we were kind of piggybacking down there together.
Yeah, I think that's officially called tailgating, Skytrex. Sky 1 coming in.
I'm gonna go in for a landing now.
Come on, guys. Come on in. The water's wonderful. You guys see that fly-by-wire are developing the A380. It's quite interesting.
I was just thinking that, actually. I was just thinking about that.
It seems fairly well advanced as well in development. We might see it sometime in 2023.
Hey guys, I'm going in for a landing.
Is it a freeware, Mark?
No, it'll be payware.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming it's payware. I don't know, but I'm assuming it's payware.
Yeah.
Just for PC at the moment, Mark, is it? Obviously, it'll be out for
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've just landed in the TBM. Nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm coming in for a landing.
Moose P is being followed by Mooseland. I don't know if that was planned, but no. Sorry, Mooseland. Moose P is following Mooseland. Man, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Buzz MC is down. Very nice. On the center line.
Wombaway took my space, man.
Oh shit, I'm too fast right here. I'm too fast. Oh, hi guys. That's an ordinary F-18 flying, or like...
Iron Frog, what kind of A330 is that model that you are having there?
Anyway, good luck everyone in the draw. See you next time. Take care.
Take care, Crypty.
Cheers.
See you later.
Thanks for coming, mate.
Yeah, take care. See you on the next one.
This looks so cool.
Okay, guys, we just got a quick draw to do. We'll just let some more people come in, and then we'll do the draw. It's a £25 gift voucher, Xbox gift card, or Just Flight gift card, or Sim Market gift card, whichever is your preference. This is impressive, looking at all these aircraft, really is. What a racket it's making.
SimHanger,
Yes, sir.
can you wait my landing? I'm going to go for a landing. I'm the last one who's going to land.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm way behind you, and I'm just going to stay in the air, and it's been great fun anyway.
Who's that?
That's Al.
This is Stevinder up here with control problems with my CRJ.
You can try the old inevitable Y key, that works quite well.
I'm just going to cruise around up here.
Okay, no problem. Boulder Sim is down, Mesmerizer, Bakerfly, welcome, nice to have you down here, right on the center line, sir.
Good to be down.
Stella Evert down. Hollander down. Disco Dave and Fogger War, are you down, sir?
I'm on short final.
Me too.
In the Phoenix today, I'm in the Dutch Bird livery. Really quite a cool livery.
So I'm landing now. I think I'm the last one, am I? Oh, SimHanger, are you ready to wait my landing? Hello?
Here comes fog of war. If anybody else flying around Copenhagen, they're probably wondering, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I think we have a helicopter watching the whole scene here.
And I am also done landing.
Right, guys, I'm just going to try and bring up this wheel, if I can. Sometimes it shows and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, stop it. Right, let's try. Okay, I think this is the one. Yep. Let me see if I can. Okay, I think the wheel's on the screen. Are we ready, guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not a lot of parts to build.
Did you pre-book?
And the winner is Skytrix.
Oh no! Me?
Hey, well done.
Hold on.
What'd I win?
Congratulations.
Well done, Skytrix.
You've won a
490.
You've won a 25
4090?
pound gift voucher.
How many pounds?
25.
Are you getting excited?
Oh, somebody's talking. I am. I never thought I'd win this thing.
Okay, so Skytrix, if you drop me a PM, it's a 25 pound gift voucher, Xbox gift card, Just Flight gift voucher, or Sim Market gift voucher. If you drop me a PM on Discord, please, sir, and tell me what currency you require it in. Choice is US dollars, pounds, or euros, and your email address, please, and I will sort that out. Okay?
Brilliant.
Okay,
I shall do so. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. To everybody, thank you so much for joining in. I really do appreciate it. I thought we'd have a much bigger fallout today because it's Airliners and the World Cup, but I'm obviously not the only person that's not addicted to football. So thank you all for joining me. The next flight is in about 3 weeks' time because we pushed this one back a week. Thank you to everybody who joined us on the Discord. It's going to be helicopters, and in about a week's time or so I'll be posting the details on Discord. Thanks everybody, and have a great week, and I'll see you in the skies soon. Bye for now.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mark.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark.
Well done.
Thanks, take care.
Bye.
Great
Bye.
job.
Bye.